Facebook group and here on YouTube, we're doing a knit along that requires knitting on the bias. And so what that means is you decrease on one end and then you increase on the other end, and that creates slanted knitting, or you're knitting on a diagonal. And so in order to do that on the wrong side row, usually on the purl row when we go across, we're purling two together at one end, and then at the other end, at the last two stitches, the pattern asks that you purl through the back and the front loop. And so I want to show you a close-up, more slower view of how to go about that. So when we get to the last two stitches, we want to purl into the back and the front of this particular stitch. So normally we'd go in like this to purl, but instead we're going to go into, let me wait for my camera to focus here. We want to go into the back loop, okay? And go ahead and purl into that like normal, but don't take the stitch off. You want to swing your needle around to the front and then purl like normal. And so in doing that, we've created two stitches from one, and since we're doing a garter stitch, the purl bumps will blend right in and you can't really tell. So let me take that out and I'll show you that again. We're going to go into the back, wrap counterclockwise, purling like normal, and then draw that through, swing your working needle around to the front, and purl into that stitch normally. All right, one more time. To go into the back leg of that stitch, go ahead and wrap that and push it through, and then swing that right needle, the working needle, around toward the front and go into it, purling like normal. And so that's purling back to front.